Republican state lawmakers will not get everything they asked for in Ohio's new two-year budget. Pearl Lewandowski tells us how the governor used his veto power to help shape the final plan.
Governor Mike DeWine has signed the new two-year budget into law, but not before issuing 67 line-item vetoes, including axing the legislature's proposed property tax changes that would have affected schools and local governments.
We have to find solutions to our property tax problem. But, look, I'm an optimist, but as I looked at those and imposing those right away in this budget, all of them, I felt that this was not going to be good for our students. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is our students.
DeWine says something needs to be done to address residents' concerns about rising property taxes.
Accordingly, I will be convening a working group to be formalized and announced in the coming weeks, which will make recommendations to the General Assembly and to me on how we can provide meaningful property tax relief to Ohioans and still fund our schools, and fund our critical services.
He also vetoed pulling money from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, which could have affected local lakes.
I am announcing today that our administration to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources is committed to undertaking these three dredging projects, and we will do them, within this biennium, as prescribed in the original language in the budget. That's at Grand Lake St. Mary's, it's at Indian Lake, and Lake Loramie.
One thing the governor didn't veto was using $1.7 billion from the Ohio Unclaimed Fund account to help pay for the Cleveland Browns and other future stadium projects. DeWine wanted to raise the taxes on sports betting companies to help pay for the new Dome Stadium in Brook Park. But he says using the unclaimed funds money still meets his objectives.
And to me, the biggest objectives were no taxpayers' dollars used for this, in the sense of nothing coming out of the general fund, nothing competing against education, and it couldn't just be about the Browns. It had to be a universal. And so this proposal, which the legislature wanted to do, satisfied those two things. And when you get the two prime objectives, it seems to me it's time to say yeah.
Two former Democratic lawmakers said they would sue current Republican lawmakers for using money from the unclaimed fund account, calling it unconstitutional and illegal. So we'll have to wait and see if the stadium funding will be decided in the courtroom. I'm Pearl Lewandowski for Your News Now. Back to you.